The Slow Fish Caribe project combines support and training activities for marine coastal communities with education actions for consumers and awareness raising in political spheres. The project pursues three main objectives: to value traditional knowledge and strengthen the local capacities inside and outside three protected areas: Seaflower Biosphere Reserve in Colombia and Banco Chinchorro and Sian Ka'an Reserve in Mexico, to improve the management of marine coastal natural food resources with cultural identity and diversify the local productive activities, to increase the economic and social well-being of local communities, promoting the sustainable management of marine coastal biodiversity through the responsible use of local resources, to widespread the good practices and results of the project in the Caribbean region through the Slow Fish Caribe network. The main actions carried out are exchange of experiences, scaling up of productive, commercial, and organizational processes for the good management, use, and processing of local resources, awareness and education campaigns on responsible consumption and biodiversity protection, advocacy on public policies through the active involvement of territorial stakeholders to promote policies that valorize and preserve local products, the culture of the territory, fostering biodiversity conservation. The project has elaborated public policy recommendations focusing on three themes: 1. Fishing and agriculture, 2. Tourism, 3. Biodiversity. The elaboration process was inclusive and participative, following 4 stages: literature review and involvement of experts and community stakeholders, interviews to the project partners and academic experts, surveys and focus groups with territorial stakeholders, community leaders of the artisanal fishing sector, black crab harvesters, farmers, community tourism operators, and government officials, analysis and systematization of the results. With the obtained results, a series of needs have been commonly identified and prioritized. Recommendations have been developed to provide solutions to the high-priority needs. Each recommendation was enriched with a context analysis and, where possible, with some examples of good practices generated by the Slow Fish Caribe project. Move on and take a look at some examples from the Mexican and Colombian scenario. In the Seaflower Biosphere Reserve in Colombia, one of the main needs identified is the market access for local products, hindered by a high consumption of imported products in the archipelago. The project has worked to increase local consumption through communication campaigns targeting both producers and consumers, and with the organization of local fairs. A catalog of fresh and transformed local products was created to promote their local commercialization. Based on this, it is recommended to promote periodic marketing spaces for local products with the necessary infrastructure in collaboration with the local public institutions. It is also recommended to establish a system of pricing that recognizes a fair price for the local product. In Banco Chinchorro and Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve in Mexico, one of the identified high-priority needs was to curb harmful intermediation which undermines the income of artisanal lobster fisher folks. The intermediaries often do not pay the fair value to the fishermen. Nevertheless, they are often the easiest option for the cooperatives to have a minimum income ensured. It is recommended to promote planning actions and internal strengthening of fishing cooperatives towards the creation of investment funds supporting direct negotiations. Promote learning exchanges among cooperatives to replicate good practices. Support the creation of rotating funds as seed capital. The good practices developed by Slow Fish Caribe included training workshops to strengthen fisherfolk's management skills, strengthening commercial alliances with local restaurants and hotels buying directly from the cooperatives, strengthening the traceability system, opening direct commercial channels.